Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We are here for the protest for George Gage. We were just on over by the NAACP protest, and now we are going to the Pasadena City Hall to see what's going on. Pasadena has showed up in droves today. Take a look. Here we are. Like, share, subscribe. We're going to Pasadena City Hall. There we go. Here they are.
Parking in the back, follow all the way around and parking behind the library.
Being very helpful in Pasadena. The message is out. Seems like this chief has set the tone today.
There's parking in the back if you want to park.
End police brutality. Here we are, Pasadena City Hall. Hell yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is on. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, going to Pasadena City Hall. There is a ton of people here. Warning sticker. These people just don't know. There's Dick Fingers all the way back there. Michelson. In 2 seconds, when I get a little bit closer to the protest, I'm just waiting for the rest of my party. They're coming up here. We're at Pasadena City Hall, and we're checking out the protest. Doesn't look like the curfew is being implemented right now. Here we go.
We're bringing in forward some of the major shareholders and foundation rocks in our community, our faith community. We need to hear from them and let them speak so we can hear.
Ahora vamos a traer a miembros de la comunidad religiosa para que hablen, porque se necesita saber y escuchar de ellos también. Ahorita en unos minutos.
If we were in church, we would say, praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord. My name is Pastor Kerwin Manning. I represent the CCC, the Clergy Community Coalition. Many pastors, many churches from around this community. If you have any of the pastors here, if you would quickly make your way up to the stage, we'd appreciate you standing in solidarity with us. Thank you all for being here. I have officiated too many funerals to count. Thank you. Just a few weeks ago, we laid to rest another member of our congregation. And I, as well as all of these pastors, any pastor worth his or her salt, are committed to making sure that the family of the deceased is served with dignity and respect, and that their wishes are honored above our own. The family of George Floyd has spoken. We must respectfully honor their request. They've asked us not to disrespect George's life and legacy by looting and destruction. Why? Because at the end of the day, George Floyd was their brother, their father, their son, and their friend. We were in church, that would be a good place to say amen. Yet we know that protest at this moment is very appropriate, but murder is never appropriate. We are protesting to speak for the unheard, to be a voice for the voiceless. The writer of Proverbs 31:8 says, speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Ensure justice for those being crushed. Yes, speak up for the poor and helpless and see that they get justice. We're here to bring attention to the humiliating way that people of color are treated by law enforcement. We're here to speak up for the blatant disregard for life and humanity. George Floyd's voice and life was silenced by 4 police officers. Breonna Taylor's life was taken by police officers. Armand Arbery's life was taken by racists with ties to the police department. I don't believe that all police are bad, just like you shouldn't believe that all preachers are money-hungry hypocrites. Yet we do know that a few bad apples can spoil the bunch. Furthermore, beloved, we're protesting against systemic racism and injustices that are woven into the fabric of American society. And it angers me that the voices that are speaking up against the protest haven't said anything about the death. Anyone who raises their voice to defend the destruction of property and businesses and have not spoken anything condemning the senseless violence against black people at the hands, the guns, and the knees of those sworn to protect and serve our citizens, the police. You confirm to us and expose to the world that you don't get it. You are currently a part of the problem. And furthermore, you temporarily disqualify yourself from having anything to say to us. Now, as a pastor, I intentionally use the words currently and temporarily because I believe anyone can change and be changed by the transforming power of God. So we could spend the rest of our time blaming everything. There's enough blame to go around. The church is disconnected from the community in order to build ourselves up and cater to our clientele. The community has failed our children and youth by failing to ensure an environment where they can be kids and not have to worry about being hunted. Our government and police have failed us by not honoring the oaths that they swear to on day one of office, by reneging in their promise to provide an exceptional quality of life for all of our residents, while rent is high and jobs are fewer. Services are vanishing, and good, effective, qualified public servant leaders like the Walshes and Washingtons are ushered out the back door. We can stand here all night and blame, or we can stand up and recognize this opportunity to unify, mobilize, and change our course. We believe for 1 minute that Pasadena is exempt from the Minneapolis, the Atlantis, the New York, and even the Los Angeles. Be forewarned, if we are not proactive, it's coming to a theater near you. It's time for us to say once and for all, we won't stop until we see change. 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 God bless you, Pasadena. We love you.
Thank you so much. We're going to move on. Councilman Gordo is coming. Tonight is about people of color, and every speaker is a person of color, because we need our voices to be heard. And we have people of color in our council, so we got to stand on their backs to make sure they do what they said they was gonna do. For us, for the community, and for the children, and for our future. Mr. Gordo.
37% on my phone, so in case we we'll try to stick closer.
Good evening, Pasadena.
He's the city councilman, right?
Yeah, it's Tornik, it's down there, Hampton. That's Tyrone Hampton.
Good evening, Pasadena. ¿Cómo están? Una vez más, ¿cómo están?
I know where Sister just Manning.
Say first off,
So you have a business card.
proud I am of each of you individually
information. Please,
and
it's
all of
combo
you
couch at
collectively.
gmail.com. We're a young, independent, progressive media channel.
Come out and make your voice known and do it
And your
in
name
a way
is
that's
Manning.
responsible.
Just curring in. Bless
Do
you.
it in a way that unifies us. Do it in a way that can give us all hope. Who is starting to see the hope? Who is starting to see the hope that together we're going to create a space? We're going to create a space that's going to allow this city, this community, and ultimately this country to take stock, to realize that if we are not providing justice and fairness and opportunity for all of us, then we will not ever meet our collective greatness as a people. And so I want to thank all of you for being a part of it. And I want to encourage each of you and all of us collectively to make that space, to unify this city, to unify our people, all of our people in every part of this city, to find solutions and create opportunity for all, and ensure that no one is treated with injustice, to ensure that no one even perceives that the system is set up to work against them. Because ultimately, that will work against all all of us. And so I want to say to all of you, let's work together, let's unify, let's ensure that everyone present here and everyone that we know and everyone that we will come to know has the same opportunity to succeed and be a contributing member of this community as I, Victor Gordo, had as a young immigrant growing up in this community who was brought here at age 5. Everyone deserves that. Let's work together. Let's ensure that everyone has that. Thank you, Pasadena, for your responsibility. Thank you for caring. And most importantly, thank you for making your voice known.
I don't know.
Thank you, Victor. Let's give Victor a hand. And let's give him a hand because on July 1st, he's going to vote for the minimum wage. Right, Victor? $15 on July 1st. And you're going to work hard to make sure that we protect tenants in our city as well.
Municipal internet.
Accountable, right? So we invited the political leaders to come here to tell us what they're going to do, not just to come and deliver a speech. We need promises, and we got to make sure that they fulfill those promises. Is that right? So now we're going to ask the mayor, because Mr. Gordo and the mayor are competing to become the mayor of this beautiful city, but they have to earn everyone's vote. Is that right? So, Mr. Mayor, come and share with us your beautiful words.
Tell us your name also. And tell us your name.
Welcome. My name is Terry Tornick. I'm the mayor of the city of Pasadena. I'm really excited that you've come here to your house to make your voices heard. This parade, this automobile parade that I participated in with John Kennedy, was really an unbelievable experience. And the signs that we see here tonight are really things that touch my heart. And the one that really struck me the most is not the one that's been referenced so far. It's the one that says, silence is betrayal. Silence is betrayal. All of you who have come here tonight have decided that you are not going to be silent.
Yeah!
And you are doing this in a way that will convince those that have the authority, that have the power, to make a difference. Pablo and I have not always agreed on every single thing. We have agreed on a $15 minimum wage, that's true. But the one thing that we all agree on, and John Kennedy spoke of it, and others have spoken of it, is that everyone has to have an opportunity to be successful in our city, in our country. And I believe that the way to make that the quickest way, and the most important way, and the most obvious way, is to support public education. Public education, a solid public education, and John Kennedy spoke of it earlier, is the way for people to get ahead in the United States. We have left that in Pasadena. We need to get back to it. And I am 100% committed to making sure that the Pasadena public education system is the best in the state. And I need your help. So all of you must not remain silent. Pasadena is a great place. We have made a lot of progress in this city, but I know that we have a long way to go, and you need to help us. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pasadena.
Councilmember Hinton, please come to the stage.
All right, Hampton! Talk to us, Hampton! Talk to us!
Good evening, everybody. Thank you. They asked me to go to the next speaker. I mean, the next microphone, and so I decided to go ahead and listen. I have received email after email from children, from parents, from neighbors, phone calls, text messages, asking me, how am I? The truth is, I put a smile on my face every day because I don't want to get shot. I want to go home. I have a 5-year-old daughter. That's the truth. But in my heart, when I see these videos and things that happen to George Floyd, it's torture and murder. And no one should be okay with that. No one at all should be okay with that. You have 4 politicians here. I don't consider myself a politician, I consider myself a concerned citizen. But you have 4 of us here right now. And it is important that this rally doesn't just live today and we go home tomorrow. It is important that each and every one of you get in contact with your city council members, get in contact with your state legislators, and make sure that change actually happens. So that when I talk to kids, I can tell them they're not going to make it home all right. So today I'm here with my family. They're all over here standing. I get emotional with these things.
It's okay. Yes.
So I'm here with my family, and my family is my backbone. My family is my strength. My wife is my strength. My daughter is my strength. My 5-year-old daughter, when she wakes up in the morning and asks me, are buildings still on fire, and why? It's hard to explain that.
Yes, it is.
But you know why it's hard to explain that? Is because I have to tell her it has been years and years and years of people coming to us that we have elected. We have elected. I've elected some of these people too that haven't done nothing. They've made no change. It is important. I want to remind you. If you live in Pasadena, if you live in Glendale, I don't care where you live. I want you to get involved in your community. I want you to vote. I want you to make sure that the people that you vote for are actually going to do the things that they say they're going to do. So on Monday night, I called for an emergency public safety meeting. Councilmember Kennedy happens to be the chair of that committee. And in that committee, actual actions need to come out of it. Because what has happened in Minneapolis has happened in Pasadena. So let's not act like it hasn't. J.R. Thomas.
There you go.
Christopher Blue. We're blessed that he's still alive. Kendrick McDade. That has happened in Pasadena. And the people are still working. We have to be able to hold people accountable. And it's not just the police department that we have to hold accountable, because the police do a job that they have to do. But it should be every aspect of government. When you call water and power, if you are African American, if you are Latino, they should treat you with respect. All I'm asking for is fairness. I'm running the race that everybody else has a head start at. A foot is on my neck every day. And yes, I'm typically smiling, but today I'm not. Because today I am mourning for the death of African American men and women and people of color across this country that continuously are dying and nothing is happening. So I ask each and every one of you, if we have to do this every Monday night, and I see that no one really cares about the coronavirus for some random reason. But if we have to do this every Monday night, we should be out here standing in front of City Hall and demanding the mayor, who's standing around here somewhere, or demanding the person who's running for mayor to do something about it. And also, I want you to know, and I know my time is up. They gave me 2 minutes, and I've gone over that, so I apologize.
He did it back to slow.
But you give me fire, and I'm asking you for your help to help me make sure that we can make change. I'm standing on your shoulders. I work for you. I am your representative. I'm not a politician. I'm not your leader. I listen to what you have to say, and I work on that. Okay? So God bless you. May God be with us. May one day I'll be able to tell my daughter that she's going to make it home fine and everything's going to be all right. I love you, Pasadena. I love each and every one of you out here. Thank you so much. That's my time. And please, everybody that is here, there's a hashtag, I cry, I vote. If you're taking pictures tonight, someone asked me to do this, so this is an infomercial right now. I would like for you to hashtag, I cry, I vote. And then also hashtag Pasadena, because people in Pasadena need to know that this is real and this has happened. And there are people that are fed up and that want to make a change, and that change needs to happen today. And we don't need to keep on talking about all the glorious things that we can do. We actually need to be doing them. God bless you.
Thank you, Councilman. Let's give the councilman a hand.
We're gonna keep it smooth. We're gonna keep it rocking. We're gonna keep it Afro. We're gonna keep it Latino, and we're gonna let us move a little bit. Cause after that, we're gonna hear some strong leaders. So give us a minute while you hear the music of our earth, our rhythm, our beat. Black people, Black Lives Matter.
Dehydrated? I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
My America is the America of Malcolm X.
I don't know if we'll be able to hear them, but we're gonna try to go to
My America is the America of medical universe. The America of civil rights. The America of justice. That's my America. Donald Trump's America is not my America. It's not my America, right? My America is free. In my America, the cops respect people. And if they don't, they're gonna hear from protesters like ours. My America is the America of justice, the America of equality. The America where the rights of women are respected.
take a knee. Let's follow the young man here. Let's take a knee.
Councilman Hampton, I was wondering if I could ask you real quick. It's okay. Or maybe the speech kind of works up there. So,
We want to see our politicians taking a knee.
I vote message. Are we talking about the city council race, or are we talking about the general
Where is
election?
the chief of police? We need the chief of police to take a knee, right?
I was asked to give that information by one of the legal women.
So brothers
So
and
it's more about
sisters,
getting out and voting, not about just anti-Trump necessarily.
our America is imperfect.
Got
It's
it.
not anti-anything. It's
Definitely.
just want people to get out and vote.
Gotcha.
But let's take it off.
Are we going to get any chance of getting municipal internet
Let's
here in
try.
Pasadena by any chance?
I would love that.
Make it better.
We've done it at all
Make
the
it just for everyone.
Yes.
So Export, the city hall is also lit up.
Yes.
So if you got Wi-Fi here, all of our public structures have Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Access to public.
Yes.
I would love to get, and that's something new.
You're the only one who really stood alone on this. You talked about hotspots all around the city. As the city council moves anyways, because this is about helping out poor people out here. When you give them access to the internet, you give them access to jobs, to life. Has there been any movement from you guys whatsoever?
But I mean, we did, I have to say that we did get the parks and we did get the city hall.
Yes.
So prior, we had an original conversation. None of these places had hotspots.
Yes, I remember. Not at all.
It is public access.
All right. Well, we'll keep fighting for that next step. Yeah, I got you. Thank you, Councilman Hampton. You have a great one. Thank you for taking the time.
La América que lucha, que trabaja, que sueña.
Councilman Hampton.
Soy de la América de los trabajadores. Soy de la América del jardinero, del albañil, del carpintero, de la maestra, del doctor, de la enfermera, de la trabajadora del campo. Soy de la América del estudiante, de la mujer, de la madre, del padre, del jornalero. Soy de la América de la raza negra, de la raza blanca, de la raza café, de la raza de todos los colores y sabores y sazés. Soy de la América que lucha, que sueña, que trabaja, que no deja de luchar. Soy de la América libre, de la América de Martin Luther King, de la América que sueña. Ese es el América que soy. Yo no soy de la América racista. Yo no soy de la América Donald Trump. Que vivan los inmigrantes. Que viva la gente de color. Ese es el América que yo soy.
Our resistance. Don't fear. Next speaker, Esperanza.
Soy la hija de inmigrantes, la nieta de inmigrantes fuertes. I am the daughter and the grandchild and the great-grandchild of black people who had to flee the South because they were protecting their families from terrorists, from white men who believed it was their right to snuff out their life at any moment. They thought their death a belt of honor to walk around with, to prove their strength and their power. But they survived. My ancestors, my elders survived. And their testimonies run through our veins. Their testimonies tell us in the middle of the night when we cannot sleep because we're terrified that someone will bust down the door and shoot us dead. When we walk down the street just to get some water. When we go around the corner to visit a friend. Whenever we're just existing as black. They whisper to us, reminding us of their testimony, of their power, of their strength. They did not fail. Si eres Latino, Latina, Latinx, cualquier nombre que quieras usar, if you are identifying as black, if you are white, if you are a white presenting Latino, whatever it is, Asian, Asian American, I'm asking you, what are you willing to do in this moment?
What if I got Hampton?
Take the time.
It was pretty good though.
Very serious time. I urge you to consider it a daily meditation to ask yourself, what are you willing to risk? What are you willing to give? This is not new. These protests are not arbitrary. These protests are not decorations. I only got beat inside the corner bullets, I believe, on Saturday in LA. On and people around the country are feeling even far worse than I do. Race wars are breaking out in Chicago with Latinos murdering black people because of the lies of racist white people burned into their heads. Nosotros somos enemigos. We are fighting against the enemy. Even though white supremacy, they try to put us in a hierarchy, try to tell us who's better than who's so who's staying up, and we don't have a problem. Shut them down. So promise yourself and promise each other that you will very seriously consider this a daily meditation. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to die? Because this is getting increasingly violent, and we have not, I promise you, we have not hit the climax. We have an overt white supremacist in the White House. This is not about to get more peaceful, no matter how peaceful we are. Because we're not instigators. They are. So keep your heart ready.
Trying to do things down there right now.
Keep your mind.
No, this is great.
Because the boldness of these people out here to murder in cold blood, black, beautiful, shackled, God-given violence, and broad daylight comes from the nerve, the audacity, the audacity to use a lie that is the latest old of a whitewashed Jesus to justify a mess.
Con permiso.
So be very clear about what is true. They may use their power to try to revive history. But the truth of the matter is that Jesus was a black man that was murdered wrongly by the state, that Jesus was a refugee and an immigrant, that Jesus was
I'm gonna be a little bit like.
You want to get going?
No, I'll just be a little bit.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready soon too.
Yeah. I'll find you. Don't leave without me. Melissa, don't leave without me. Here goes Melissa. Melissa.
Let that inspire you. Every movement we have done to seek change, to push forward, has always been deeply rooted in faith. Don't get it twisted. We will not make this without having our feet planted in faith, without strengthening each other's faith. Faith in God. Faith in love.
Do me a favor for one moment. Just take a moment. We're not taking a moment of silence. We've been doing that for far too long. And what I want you to do is, I want you to listen to the blood that is crying from the streets. I want you to listen to the blood that is crying from injustice. I want you to listen to the blood that is crying from budget that goes more to the police department than it does to our youth. I want you to listen to the blood that goes more to our police department than it goes to our schools. Our problem right now is not people.
You got on the shot where my crew got arrested, the combo pouch. We had our press badges on 3rd and Fairfax over there. They got zip tied, detained, and then let go. But you were there. I think you were in the video. So go to that thing and check it out. Thank you.
We did not change the world. In Pasadena, let's not hear our voice. We did not change the world. If we don't vote for right leaders into our positions. We did not change the world until we get the right city manager. We did not change the world until America hears Pasadena's voice. So I say the same thing to you that God said to Cain when Cain killed his brother Abel. Where is your brother? I say the same thing to you. Where is your brother? But I don't leave it there because I don't believe Sandra Bland was a brother. But I say to you, where is your sister? We keep dying over and over and over again. Yes, we see arrests, but there has not been one conviction ever. So when are we going to see conviction? When are we going to see these officers behind bars? When are we going to see change? And let me tell you this, it does not start after the fact. It starts with us being proactive. We cannot wait till another brother or another sister die, but we have to do the work now. So it starts with us. It starts with us educating our people about our struggle. We have to stop waiting for people to sympathize with us, but we have to stand up for ourselves and say enough is enough. Enough is enough for us burying young black boys and young black girls. Enough is enough for us burying our aunties and uncles. Enough is enough for us burying our grandparents. Enough is enough for us burying mothers and fathers. And when these brothers are dying on the streets, then you wonder why there are single mothers still on this earth. Then you wonder why there are still single brothers on this earth. Because our people are dying. So do me a favor, just for one moment. Listen to the blood that has been shed on these streets. And the next time you see injustice in front of your face, I dare you to put the camera in one hand, and you better use your voice and whatever else you have to use to make sure it does not happen in our streets. Because enough is enough of us recording people dying and us not doing nothing about it in the moment. So I say to you again, Pasadena, change starts here. Our officials can come up here and they can sweet talk us and bake a good cake if they want to. But if we don't see the work, we ain't buying it. If we don't see you working, we don't buy it. It's just funny to me, and I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna be quiet flow. But it's funny to me that I see politicians today, but you ain't been at none of these marches. You ain't been at the one Sunday or the two Sunday, and it's so funny to me that you want your voice to be heard today. But Pasadena, we refuse to stand for this again. We ain't going for this again. We gonna let our voice be heard, whether you want it to or not. I love you. God bless you. I'm praying for you.
Bless, I'm going to get a card.